lovely goal. It's finally given to Meisner. Waited, watched, looked and wasn't sure. Abhishek knew all about it. South African Olympian, former international player, the head coach for India. Welcome along to the action here in Antwerp, Australia. 8th in the FIH Pro League against India, who are 6th. Tom Craig gets an early touch. My name's Dan Strange, and it's brilliant to have for the first time the commentary boxes. Dilpreet goes forward down the left-hand side. Former interim head coach of the Belgian women and their assistant coach for a long time, Tim White. Tim, great to have you along. Yorick Kloon, who's such a phenomenal player in his own right. There's ball forward. Of course, Zach Wallace there as well, a Great Britain and England player. Into the circle it goes. Brand pulls it back near the baseline. No. Good save, Karkira. Back out it goes, and it's hacked away by India. Australia having the first shot on target. Into the circle it goes. Abhishek. Oh, what a finish from Abhishek! It's a lovely goal. It's finally given to Meisner. Waited, watched, looked and wasn't sure. Abhishek knew all about it. I'm thinking a lot of the Great Britain players here. I know the likes of Fiona Crackles went over to Australia and actually had a chance just to, literally as players let the hairs down, Australia get a penalty corner, and it was fabulous work in there from them. James Collins was involved. Kai Willett gets the applause, and Australia have a chance to bite back. No Blake Govers, but Jeremy Hayward is in the building today. To the left-hand Castle. Hayward is, good save from Karkira. Getting down low, it had power, it had precision, but it couldn't beat the experienced Suraj Karkira. The other genuine chance India had was where Sukhjit missed that error ball. Abhishek now, this is dangerous, turns onto the reverse, and oh, so nearly stuffed it in the bottom corner with Shamsha diving as well, and India were nearly 2-0 up from 2 attacks realistically.
There's a lot more for India, maybe up to 14, I think, but here's an opportunity.
Lovely ball to Dilpreet. Dilpreet now one-on-one with Tim Howard, turns onto the open stick, good save. And immediately Howard comes across to help Jed Snowden as the rebound was away from goal, but the Indian player was still hanging around in the background. Lovely direct play from Mandeep, a clever ball forward. Brand. Left-hand side, Hardik steps across on him, cuts the angle on Brand, but this is the sort of area Tim Brand adores, and he pulls it back, and a great save from Karkira, point-blank range from Joel Rintala. And just making sure you perfectly deflected away, as Mara did that. Now, penalty corner given. Abhishek again in that position, top of the circle, post-up play, gets shoved. Penalty corner given.
You can refill it.
They added another forward deeper towards the goal. They had space to then post up. And Abhishek won front position. And I just talked about the Australians wanting to be strong in their contest.
The umpire was counting down. Jugraj is on, and wow, he can flick, and that is lovely. #1 running by Brand. Out quickly.
Good.
Mandy. Good was the call, across it goes, and Manpreet can't put it away. It was bouncing, it was difficult, it was awkward.
Well, we've had 2 examples at either end. As soon as the attacker in the circle or on the edge of the circle touches it, it can be defended. Here with the...
Of course, the Hockey Roos have been in the Netherlands and will be over in London very, very soon indeed. And a goal for India, and Abhishek again has his arm in the air, and India are so electric on the break. All right, and then Howard. Jeremy Hayward's an experienced day, crucial for the Kookaburras. Stick was a call, all good penalty corner. Tim Brand knew it was coming, needed a little bit more skill to get the eventual decision. Well played. Burns right-hand side, Jeremy Hayward. Saved by Karkira and slashed away by Jugraj. Second penalty corner, he's going to ask the...
You cannot hit the ball like this.
Contract may be up for grabs, because he absolutely tonked that out of the park here. Lovely shot. Hayward. Oh, Karkira's done really well there. stretching across. Hayward peppering that.
That was interesting to watch off ball then when India went forward. They ended up with, I think, 3 players in their front 25, and they had 5 or 6 players in their back half. So they're really making sure that they're set up for not being counted against.
Craig just into the circle. Karkira, that hit him hard. It pops up in. Rintala was there, but I don't think it's his goal.
It's Nathan Ephraim's.
It's Nathan Ephraim's. We said, where does he want the ball? He wants it 5 metres or so out. He gets it 5 metres or so out, and what happens? Yeah, I wasn't suggesting that Australia or India are likely to go down here. Ireland are 11 points behind, and that opportunity, Tim Brand, it goes wide of the mark as he goes floor to score. Couldn't quite get it where he wanted, though. Although, as we saw with Tim Brand, a shot earlier on, 6 of those shots coming from wide locations within the circle. Sukhjit turns inside again, makes it difficult for Hayden Belts. And India have a rare penalty corner. It will be Sanjay. Manpreet, it went wrong. Another penalty corner, re-award.
Yeah, interesting that Belts is running and Brand is on the centre line, so maybe just Australia looking at a few different options.
In the Pro League back in 2022, scored 13 times in 23 matches for India under 21, so that's well saved in goal by Ash Thomas.
That was an excellent save. He'll be pleased with that one.
Dilpreet again. Kicks it on the edge of the circle, and now a chance for Tim Brand. And there are players. Tom Craig is ahead. The ball lofts to him. Here's Craig. What? A miss from Craig, but a lovely break from the Australians. I thought he was going to put that in the top left-hand corner. He thought he was going to put that in the top left-hand corner. Cutting Hardik out. If Hardik touched in there, penalty stroke. Here goes Craig. Still going Craig. And Karkira, with his heart fluttering, just knocks the ball away.
Again, I mean, you're correct about the last one. He cut the defender's line, so he was able to get it.
Abhishek again. Hacked away after Thomas dived down. Across it comes. Oh, now surely dangerous on Tim Brand. Penalty corner given. Australia with another chance. Rintala it is again, and he stuck it through. And Karkira, who's been excellent this time, cannot keep Australia out. Was there a touch in front of him? I think there may have been. But Joel Rintala's power has made the difference.
Yeah, that was an excellent finish. I think it went straight in.
Cooper Burns and Australia here sensing the opportunity. A team that have only won 3 times in this season's Pro League. Tim Brand can't keep control. Manpreet finds the ball into Brand's boot.
His partner Brooke Peris recently retired after Paris after over 200 games, I think, for Australia. So.
One of hockey's power couples, both from the Northern Territories. And now Tom Craig goes across to...
Yeah? So you're asking for a penalty corner? Okay. Yeah,
ask for a penalty corner. Ephraim's comes in and just clarifies what was wanted.
Yeah.
I question whether Australia may have rolled the dice and come up with all 6s here.
With a double 6.
Tim, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I have an advice for you. There was a clear receiver, the Australian player, so you can therefore restart with a penalty corner and Australia keep the referral.
Super, thank you.
There we go.
Burns on the right, staring at the Indian goal. It will be Hayward. Low, and there's Tom Craig with the deflection. He has had a sensational return for Australia. And Australia were double loaded landed at the top of the circle, and they went for the option. And the rapid Craig got the deflection. That's what it takes to beat Karkira. 10 seconds left for Abhishek and India to come up with